All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video the C hip ready to roll. All right. And Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here from CoinDesk, which I picked up from the guy Mike from Rethink the Dollar. He just did a video yesterday speaking about how about the FedNow system getting ready to come online, and he mentioned this article right here. And I looked it up for myself. All right, but with the spirit of poverty, how about Shemi Al Shai got this article, from watching his video. So it says central banks successfully test over 30 CBDCs use cases, including offline payments. All right, which we know central bank digital currency is goes hand in hand with the CHIP. Pretty much is the CHIP. Whether it is the CHIP, because all the CHIP is a digital way of making payments. So this whole CBDC thing is goes hand in hand with the CHIP. All right. At the end of the day, it's going to be the CHIP, this whole CBDC thing. All right, and it says an API layer could facilitate a wide range of central bank digital currency payments scenarios. A Bank of International Settlements and Bank of England experiment has shown. A joint experiment by central banks has tested way, and there was no media coverage. Just like in the guy Mike from Rethink the Dollar said, with this FedNow system, which comes online in less, what's the date? The 28th. 28th is supposed to come online July 1st. Still, I believe this Saturday. Days away. No media coverage at all. This mainstream, no media coverage at all about it. All they're talking about is that clown Trump, uh, that clown Trump, the Russian war, and other things. Other things just really has no importance. All right, no coverage at all about this Fed now coming online. All right, and again, like I said in the video I did previously through the spirit of poverty, how about Shemi Shai? They like to do things. Esau likes to do things, push things through on the weekends or holidays when people are distracted. All right, when people are in the spirit of mirth, a heavy spirit of mirth is out there. That's when Esau likes to push things out or do things. All right, so definitely something to keep an eye on. It says testing ways to connect monetary authorities and private sectors to facilitate retail digital currency payments, according to a new report issued on Friday. And this was put up the 16th, so that was that last week, I think, if I'm mistaken. My math is correct, or my date's correct, Salakia. It says the experiment showed the London invitation, sorry if I pronounced that right, hub of the Bank of International Settlements, which groups the world's central banks, and the Bank of England, which is the money part, 3 city states. London is the monetary and the law part of the 3 city states. All right, the three unclean spirits. All right, the money part again comes out of England or London or whatever. All right, and the Bank of England developed 33, that number 33, Masonic application program interfaces API facilitation to test more than 30 central bank digital currencies used cases, including offline payments. So even if the system's offline, or the system might be down, you'll still be able to make transactions. The API software allows 2 or more computer programs to communicate and share data with each other. Project Roseland looked at how an API layer could support a retail CBDC and facilitate safe and secure payments through difficult use cases. And I believe that's one way they're going to push it. All right. Well, this is getting hacked. Credit cards are getting hacked, and all these things are getting hacked, but they can't hack this system that we're rolling out, the Charagma. Nobody can hack your Charagma. All right. Which there'll probably still be people out there that can, but they'll push it that it's more safer because your money will be in your hand or your head. All right. And you'll have that barcode on you everywhere you go or whatever. and said, we just gotta just speaking as a man, we gotta wait these things gonna play out. But it says, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name. The head of the Invitation Hub London Central in a press release, the Bank of England is currently consulting on a digital pound, which which it has said will likely be indeed the future. The bank set out in a consensuous like that it would host the centralized ledger and application program interface. For a potential digital pound, the API will allow private sector firms to access the ledger and provide services such as automatic payment system. There is actually no shortage of different ways that the market might respond and engage with this. Hopwood Road, if I pronounced that right, told Coinbase in an interview referring to the Project Roseland. A diverse range of payment options were tested in the experiment, such as online, offline, and the in-store payment via interactions with the QR codes, mobile phones, smart cards, and eventually it's going to be in your hand. And more, the report said the project also explores to facilitate of micro payments, micro payments. The word micro payment, microchip, same thing. One use case, the Roseland was ultimately that's what it's going to be, a microchip embedded inside your hand. That's going to be the new micro payment. It was employed for a child parent wallet, looking at how payments could be made in the kind of scenario, responsible spending, how parents can allocate pocket money to children, how the money can then be spent in different locations and all those different things, Hopwood Road said. And that's pretty much it. Well, let me read this part. It says, I think these are very important elements of the CBDC exploration in the areas that we know central banks are increasingly focusing on and turning their attention to, she added. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, but, and also through the spirit and poverty, how about Shah, I did a video the other day of one of the head leaders of the, well, not the head leaders, but one of the speakers for the UN came out and said, we're moving quick to try to get this CBDC thing rolling. Let me see if I can find that article real quick. It's like it, brothers. This is the video that I did through the spirit and poverty. How about Shimei Shai? It says, watch the IMF manager director says we are working hard on a global CBDC. So yeah, like the article I just went in through the spirit and poverty. How about Shimei Shai? That they've already test ran it. Again, I'm guessing in 30 different places. So, and what is it? It's like 100 and some. I think like 110, 120 countries have adopted the idea, are either in or adopting the idea of a CBDC. So this thing is ready to roll, man. This system is ready to roll. All right. Now I don't know how long it's going to take before they ultimately have people take the C-HIP, but it can't be that long, man, because they're rolling with this thing, man. All right. They're rolling with this thing, and again, there's no coverage about this FedNow system. It's completely, and they're completely and utterly sneaking it out there. All right. Really, in the mainstream, I haven't heard them say anything about it in the mainstream at all. Even when they first started talking about bringing it online. All right. Maybe a couple of news outlets spoke about it, but that's it. Now all they're talking about now is again Russia, the Wagner Group. The other day was that Titanic shit, and now it's Trump again. Now they're bringing him up on more charges, just more distractions, and they're rolling this thing out, man. All right, so before you know it, there'll be C-HIP stations set up everywhere. All right, there'll be C-HIP stations set up everywhere. All right. The hour of temptation is coming. Man, I'm gonna just get that. This Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. This is the Lord Yahweh Shah speaking. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which is coming right around the corner. And who's going to be kept from it? The elect. which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right? And the Uncle makes sense. So that's the whole known world. Alright? And again, this devil is moving quick. It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. For the devil has come down unto you, have a great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. Right? His time, Esau knows his time is running out. And he's trying to get this thing moving, man. Alright? They test ran it.